Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the FGA Report covering high school football in Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. I've got Micael and Andrew Harris, the Harris twins, from Lake Brantley High School, just outside the city of Orlando, playing at Lake Brantley. You guys go against a lot of competition. Micael, Andrew, thank you very much for coming on the show. I appreciate it. How y'all doing tonight?
I'm doing good right now.
Doing great.
I'm happy to be on the stream right now.
All right, buddy. All right. Just so people know, these two are twins. I mean, I can't tell them apart. I have no idea, but I do know that Andrew is 198 pounds and Michael's 190. That's about the only difference we have besides their names.
Yeah.
That's about it. Right now, some of their offers are UCF, Texas A&M, Michigan State, West Virginia, Virginia Tech, North Carolina, and the University of South Florida. Guys, I'm going to throw up some film here in just a minute and share the screen so everybody can see it. But why don't you explain a little bit like your style of play for everybody that's out there? Like, how do you guys view football? Like, how do you like to play it?
Well, honestly, we just like to have fun on the field. Like, I know it's very competitive out there. Like, me and Andrew, first thing comes in the head, we like to have fun, smash everything that comes through that hole. Quarterback, running back, anybody, smash anybody, teammate, anybody. Come through that hole.
Be easy on the teammates. Be easy on the teammates.
Yeah. But being able to being able to play with my brother, and like it's really we just really play fast and aggressive.
That's
we
cool,
like to
man.
compete. Me and my brother like to compete against each other. So
Yeah.
Practice we like to compete.
Just so people know, y'all from Jamaica originally, and you didn't start till 9th grade, correct?
Yeah,
Playing football.
I didn't start playing football until 9th grade. Actually, it's kind of a crazy story. Actually, I didn't start playing football until 9th grade until my coach, because my mom told me she would never let me play football, and
That's what every mom said. That's what every mom said.
Never ever let me play football. And I don't know how my coach convinced her, but I have a trainer that convinced her to make me play football. And when he convinced her, she said, "We only have 1 year. If we do good in 1 year, she'll let us continue to play football." So we took that as an advantage, and now we're just balling,
Well, it's an opportunity to get a free education, so mom don't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
So that's something I know she likes. I don't have to ask. She liked that part. But all right, well, I'm going to start off. I'll just do alphabetical order. It doesn't really matter which one. But I'm going to share a little film here. It's fun talking football in the off season, so I do appreciate you all doing this. This is cool, man.
For sure.
All right, here we go. All right. And this first play is pretty cool. It's the opportunity to check it out with what it's like to get the deflection, get the pick, and get the score. That's pretty cool, man. Were you in shock when you had this?
I was in shock when I got that ball. I'm like, oh shoot, I got the ball and I had to take it back for the touchdown. I was not gonna let nobody catch me.
You took off like a bat out of hell. This right here. That's a linebacker play right there, though.
Yes, sir.
Downhill, man. I like it. You guys both play inside, but it's again both. That kid don't look like he's doing too well. He didn't like that much. Both you guys, you're both physical, but the main thing that I noticed throughout the film, and I've seen both your footage all the way through, is that you play hard all the time.
Yes,
and when you do that, generally speaking, good things will follow in anything that you do in life, and that's why sport is so important.
Exactly. But football is a physical sport to play. It's like all about mental. So you really got to get your mind right before you get into that game.
Oh, absolutely. I would say that you guys have kind of figured out the downhill stuff.
Yes,
and
sir.
I know that pass protection, you both have the physical tools to play in that. But like this play here is pretty funny. That kid's not very quick.
Exactly.
I'm curious to see y'all in 7-on-7 this year. And
oh yeah.
Because there's nowhere to hide in 7-on-7 because every time the ball's in the air. And you guys got a lot of speed. I think you guys can do some damage in 7-on-7. Ooh. Nice chase down from behind. Uh, were you guys ever playing anything else, or did Lake Brantley always stick both of you guys at inside linebacker?
Yeah,
Whoa, yeah,
when I was a freshman, I used to play running back, and
Oh,
I
okay.
was a
yeah,
dog at it. Like,
yeah. Our freshman,
I guess freshman year was the easiest year for me
yeah,
because there was a bunch of
easiest.
kids, but like
Yeah,
still, I was a dog at that. Well, until my coach changed me to middle linebacker, and it just took off.
yeah,
Well, physical kids like you guys, they got to put on defense because not everybody's meant to play defense. This is true.
Exactly.
It's a different way kids carry themselves, a different mentality. So I'm not real surprised. But all right, one more play here, then I'll switch it over to Mike. But yeah, it's interesting to me that you guys both play so much alike. I know you're twins, but usually there's some difference in style. You guys just do what you do. So
yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that. All right, stop screen on this one, and then I will go over and get Mike. Um, yeah, to be honest, if I didn't see the jersey, I wouldn't notice that there's really any difference. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. So it is what it is. Let's get this rolling here. All right, there we go. Yeah, I know you guys are literally about 8 pounds apart, and that's probably about the most you guys have been anyway.
Yeah,
But the way you guys play is very similar. So downhill, hit hard, wrap up, and repeat.
That's all we do, man.
that's all we do. Soon as we see that running back to the hole, we know we gonna take his life.
That's the way it goes. Ooh, nice stick. That kid from Apopka's legit. He's a good player.
Yeah, yeah, he
Yeah,
was a good player, man. But I had him on lock though. I made sure to watch film on him. Making sure he was not able to get nowhere else.
But once he gets outside, he was pretty nasty. But
Yeah,
he
pretty
ain't the biggest
nasty.
kid. But
Yeah,
playing in the north suburbs for people out there, if you're in the north suburbs of Orlando, you playing against Seminole, Apopka, Wekiva, there are no weekends off.
exactly,
Even Lyman, who's traditionally not great, they'll have some good players.
exactly.
There's no easy teams to go against, and everybody's got somebody that's a Division One football player. Ooh, nice play there. Good read. Very good read. And that's the difference in Florida football. You go up against a team that's 2-6. They got somebody that's going to whoop your butt if you don't come and be prepared. And it
Exactly.
won't be the whole team, but they'll have a few guys that can go play at a Florida State or something like that. Every team's got somebody.
for sure.
And nice closing speed again. Really good anticipation. Really good anticipation. All right.
That quarterback loves running to his right. He loves scrambling to his right. So
Yeah, that he's predictable. That was the only year he started. Yeah, uh, they had a pretty good year again this year. But yeah, Orlando, it's not going to be a lot easier next year. But some of the key guys did leave Apopka. They ain't going to be the same.
Exactly.
Yeah, they had a loaded senior class. Oh my goodness, they were loaded. But all right, I think we got the picture here. You guys are rolling. Um, Based on everything that you guys have went through so far, you're one of the more unique situations in all of Florida because you came from Jamaica. You're in a situation you didn't even get to play football until your freshman year of high school, and then probably didn't know a whole hell of a lot about it. Like they probably had
Yeah,
to teach
we had
you.
to get yeah for sure. We had to get teaching to football because we never knew what was football because we thought football was soccer.
Oh yeah, where you're from, that's
Yeah,
what it's called. Like here,
yeah.
you
We
Yeah,
say
thought football was soccer.
you say that around here, somebody get mad at you. People get mad about soccer around here, but that's different.
Yeah,
So it's how you carry the ball, how do you put your chin strap on, everything. I mean, football is unique to any other sport. There is nothing like it. So how long did it take you all to like just adjust when you were
uh,
freshmen to play? I mean, like it's not going to be just today.
I know. It took us. I think it took us a year. It took us a year, but when we like the
it was
first,
just straight training.
yeah,
Start
it was
putting
straight training, putting the
functional
work.
things in our head. Start like
Yeah,
the most basic things in our head, and just start
yeah.
doing. Like the whole summer, we took off
The whole summer we took off with a
no
trainer,
social media and just started lifting and just started studying the
studying
football.
play, watching film with Coach Leo, one of our trainers, AFTS. He's been making us. He's been making us a better player. He was the one that taught us to football, you know.
Son's
And
in the running back in the NFL right now.
yeah, so you know we've been just putting work in, and actually, it really the real time it felt like I was for the sport was when I hit a running back, and I felt you know the aggression, you know, I felt like I wanted to kill somebody. That was the time I realized this was my sport, and it was yeah, it just went on from there.
Well, that is pretty much the definition of why football was invented, is for young guys to be able to kind of let loose some of their adrenaline and some of their pin up energy. So you just defined it right there. That's why it's been around over 100 years for that reason.
Yeah,
So if you don't have young men getting rid of that energy, they tend to fight each other. That's how the world has worked for centuries. That ain't going to change tomorrow. So as far as recruiting goes, do you guys have any kind of game plan in terms of like when you're taking visits, when you want to make a final decision, or is it just kind of open?
So
Right now it's just kind of
yeah, right now it's kind of open. Right now we just
but like towards the like end of the senior year.
that's like before end of our senior, we'll have our top 10, and then towards the end of our season, we'll commit to the school. We'll commit to.
Okay. I mean, you got a wide variety. Are you going to go to any camps or anything this spring?
Yeah,
This
yeah,
summer?
we're definitely. Oh yeah, I love to compete. I love to go against people. That's the one thing I want to do. Going against players, making me better. You know, making me understand the game more. And not only just that, the competition. I love the competition, man. You know, showing off my speed. You know, I just really love the competition, being able to play
Well,
and
that's
learn
what it's
more stuff.
about. Absolutely. 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 That's what I love to hear. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Stay on. I'm going to wrap it up here. But for anybody out there, make sure you check out FGA Report. Got guys like Michael and Andrew checking it out. Thank you, guys. And we're going to have a lot of other kids from Florida and Orlando coming up pretty soon. But everybody have a good